when we deprive people of dreaming sleep, they become, in the short term, kind of hypermanic. So that's fine for one night of sleep deprivation or REM deprivation, but over time, it's a problem. So coming back to this question of this, little short bits of sleep, if you're missing the periods when you're optimally supposed to have dreaming sleep, you may be missing out on a whole level of function that's absolutely critical.
It's 7:15 in the morning, so we're making good time. Today I have normal classes. It's actually the last day of school before the Christmas break, so we're going to have a potluck. So I'm making sushi. I'll come back home after during lunch and make it. And then I've got work after. I'm working at the ice rink, followed by a hockey game. So pretty busy day for me.
Well, I'm an adolescent psychotherapist, and I work with teens who are very stressed and anxious and depressed. And I couldn't figure out any way to get them more sleep. Sleep is very much tied into depression and anxiety, and we just couldn't figure out a way. And we realized, if they can't fall asleep because of their biology until 11, and they have to be at school at 7:20, the only way to get them more sleep was, to have school start later. So I started a petition at the beginning of October in 2012, and it started receiving signatures like crazy. We got about 1,000 a week, and then we slowed down at 10,000, and we presented it to the school board.
So this has become a very important issue as changes in school start times have resulted in a natural decrease in students' ability to attain adequate amounts of sleep and sleep at the times that are biologically best for them.
All right, I just got out the shower and I'm getting ready for bed. Just gotta feed my fish. I got another long day tomorrow. All right, it's 12:55 a.m. Here's a model tank I built. It's pretty cool. And I'm heading to bed now. Yep. So, good night.
The optimal sleep time for an adolescent is delayed about an hour relative to younger children and adults. When they hit teenage years, they want to go to bed at 11. Biologically, they want to go to bed at 11. Deep in the brain is a clock-like structure called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. And that structure is responsible for a lot of the coordination of body clocks throughout the body and brain. That structure in the brain regulates a hormone called melatonin, and melatonin cues sleep-wake cycles. When light comes in through the eyes, one of the first place it goes is that region of the brain, the suprachiasmatic nucleus. So if you hit the suprachiasmatic nucleus with light, you're suppressing the release of melatonin, which initiates the cycle of going to sleep at night. So light has a very potent impact on biological regulation. Now, that being said, how much of your curriculum now is online? How much of your work is on a computer screen where you have to, more and more is my observation. We see across the board that there are kids who are negatively impacted by insufficient sleep or by the requirement of these early school schedules where they're only getting several nights a week, 6 or less hours of sleep in order to get all their work done, do all of their extracurriculars, do their sports, sometimes do their jobs, take care of younger kids in the home, get to school on time, and then apply for colleges. So we feel very strongly that there's sufficient evidence right now, that there's sufficient scientific evidence that this causes a problem for kids.
Coaches and athletes and sport parents get very nervous on how it might affect that. Kids are worried about after-school activities and clubs. The district, of course, is concerned about parents getting upset and how much this might cost, and will this take away from other efforts that the county's working on. It's a major public health and safety issue, so we need to think of the students first and adult convenience and efficiency second.